The doorbell rang at exactly 3 o'clock on a sunny Tuesday afternoon in September. Tom had been checking his watch every 5 minutes, nervous about welcoming their first ever exchange student. His wife Lisa peeked through the window and saw a young woman standing on their porch with 2 large suitcases and a bright smile. "She's here," Lisa called out, smoothing down her shirt one last time. Tom opened the door to find Maya, a 19-year-old student from a small village in Indonesia. She was shorter than he had expected, with kind eyes and long black hair tied back in a simple ponytail. Her English was perfect, though she spoke with a careful precision that showed she was thinking about each word. "Hello, Mr. and Mrs. Johnson," Maya said, bowing slightly. "Thank you so much for welcoming me into your home." Lisa immediately stepped forward with a warm hug. "Oh, honey, just call us Tom and Lisa. We're so excited to have you here." Maya seemed surprised by the hug but smiled widely. Tom grabbed her heavy suitcases, wondering what she had packed that weighed so much. Later, he would discover they were filled with gifts for the family and traditional clothes from her village. "How was your flight?" Tom asked as they walked into the living room. 23 hours is a long time to be on a plane. "Very long." Maya laughed, "But I watched many American movies. I tried to learn about your culture before coming here." Lisa had prepared a small welcome lunch with sandwiches and fruit. Maya politely ate everything, though Tom noticed she seemed puzzled by some things. She kept looking around the house with curious eyes, as if she was trying to figure out how everything worked. "Would you like to see your room?" Lisa asked after they finished eating. Maya nodded eagerly. "Yes, please. And could you show me where the family washing area is?" Tom and Lisa exchanged a quick glance. "The washing area?" Lisa asked. "For clothes." Maya clarified quickly, looking embarrassed. "And for bathing." "Oh, of course," Lisa said. "Let me show you around the whole house first." They started with Maya's bedroom, which was their old guest room. Lisa had decorated it with fresh flowers and put extra blankets on the bed. Maya loved everything, especially the window that looked out over their backyard garden. Next, they walked down the hallway to the main bathroom. It was a typical American bathroom with a toilet, sink, and a shower tub combination with a glass door. "This is our main bathroom," Lisa explained. "You're welcome to use it any time you need to. There are fresh towels in this closet, and the shampoo and soap are right there on the shelf." Maya stepped into the bathroom and looked around carefully. She opened the shower door and peered inside, frowning slightly. The shower space could clearly fit only one person comfortably. "The hot water takes about a minute to warm up," Lisa continued. "Just let it run for a bit before you get in." Maya nodded, but her frown deepened. "Excuse me," she said politely, "but when do the others join for washing?" Lisa blinked. "Others? The family members," Maya explained. "When is the time for everyone to wash together?" Tom felt his eyebrows go up. He suddenly realized that Maya might come from a culture where families bathe together, or maybe where there were communal bathing times. He had read something about that in different cultures, though he couldn't remember the details. Lisa looked confused. "Oh, honey, we each shower separately here. Whenever you want to shower, just go ahead. You don't need to wait for anyone or ask permission." Maya's expression showed even more confusion. "But separately, each person alone?" "Yes," Lisa said gently. "That's how we do it in America. Everyone has their own private time to shower." Maya nodded slowly, but Tom could see she didn't really understand. She was trying to be polite and not ask too many questions, but something about this arrangement clearly didn't make sense to her. "In my village," Maya said carefully, "we have a big washing house where families go together. It is more efficient, and we help each other with washing hair and back." "Oh, how lovely," Lisa exclaimed. "That sounds like a wonderful tradition. But here in America, we value privacy during bathing time. Everyone showers alone." Maya smiled and nodded, though Tom noticed she still looked puzzled. "I understand. American way is different. I will learn." They continued the house tour, showing Maya the kitchen, living room, and Tom's small home office. Maya was fascinated by everything asking questions about the dishwasher, the television remote, and why they had so many different rooms for different activities. In my house, we have 3 rooms, Maya explained. One for sleeping, one for cooking and eating, and one for washing that we share with 2 other families. Tom was starting to understand why Maya had been confused about the bathroom situation. Her entire life experience was about sharing spaces and doing things together as a community. The idea of having a whole bathroom to herself, with privacy for bathing, was completely foreign. That evening at dinner, Maya asked more questions about American family life. She wanted to know when they usually ate breakfast together, when they watched television as a family, and when they did household chores together. We don't really have set times for everything, Tom explained. Everyone kind of does their own thing on their own schedule. Maya looked thoughtful. So the shower time is also like this? Everyone chooses their own time. Exactly, Lisa said. Though we usually try not to shower at the same time since we only have one bathroom. Maya nodded seriously, as if she was taking mental notes. Tom could see her trying to understand this new way of living where individual schedules mattered, more than family routines. Later that night, after Maya had gone to bed, Tom and Lisa talked about their new house guest. She seems sweet, Lisa said. But I think this is going to be a bigger adjustment for her than we realized, Tom agreed. Did you see how confused she was about the shower situation? I think where she comes from, privacy isn't really a thing. We'll just have to be patient and help her understand, Lisa said. It must be scary to be in such a different place. Neither of them realized that Maya was lying in her new bed, staring at the ceiling and trying to figure out American culture. She had decided that Americans must have very complex bathing customs that she didn't understand yet. She would need to observe carefully and learn the proper way to fit into this strange new family row. Uden, she fell asleep determined to be the best exchange student possible. Even if American washing customs seemed very mysterious and inefficient to her. 3 days had passed since Maya arrived, and Lisa was starting to worry. She hadn't heard the shower running once since their house guests moved in. Maya seemed happy and was eating well, but something felt off. The girl was always polite and cheerful, but Lisa noticed she looked a bit uncomfortable whenever they talked about daily routines. On Friday evening, Lisa decided to check in. Maya was sitting at the kitchen table, working on homework from her English classes at the local college. Her textbooks were spread out, and she was writing carefully in a notebook with perfect handwriting. "How are you settling in, sweetie?" Lisa asked, sitting down across from Maya with a cup of tea. "Very good, thank you," Maya replied with her usual bright smile. "Everyone is so kind to me. The teachers at school are very patient." Lisa nodded, then hesitated. She didn't want to embarrass Maya, but she was genuinely concerned. "Maya, honey, I hope you're comfortable using the bathroom and everything. If you need anything, just let me know." Maya's smile faltered slightly. She looked down at her textbook and fidgeted with her pen. "The bathroom is very nice," she said quietly. "Good," Lisa said, though she sensed there was more to the story. "You know you can shower whenever you want, right? You don't need to ask permission or wait for anything." Maya looked up, her expression confused and a little anxious. "I'm waiting for someone to tell me the proper time," she admitted. "In my village, my mother always tells us when it is time for community washing. I do not want to break your family rules." Lisa blinked, suddenly understanding. "Oh, honey, there are no family shower times here. You can shower whenever you want to. Morning, evening, any time at all." "But when do others join?" Maya asked, looking genuinely puzzled. "When does the family wash together?" From the living room, Tom could hear their conversation. He was pretending to watch TV, but he was actually listening with growing amusement. He had suspected something like this might be happening. "Maya," Lisa said gently, "we don't wash together here. Each person showers alone, by themselves." Maya's eyes widened. "Alone? But how do you wash your back? How do you make sure your hair is clean? Who helps you?" Lisa smiled warmly. "We manage by ourselves. It's just different from your village. Here, people like privacy when they bathe." Maya sat quietly for a moment, processing this information. So American families do not help each other with washing? No, we don't, Lisa confirmed. Everyone takes care of themselves. Maya nodded slowly, though she still looked confused. I see. So the shower room is only for one person at a time. Exactly, Lisa said, relieved that Maya was starting to understand. But Maya's next question showed she was still missing something important. So when is my time? Do you have a schedule? Should I shower on certain days? Tom couldn't help but smile from the other room. Maya was trying so hard to understand American customs, but she was viewing everything through the lens of her own community-centered culture. You can shower every day if you want, Lisa explained. Some people shower in the morning, some at night. Some people skip a day sometimes. It's completely up to you. Maya looked amazed by this concept. Every day, and I choose when. Yes, absolutely. Maya was quiet for a long moment. Then she asked, but what if I choose wrong time? What if family needs the bathroom? Then we just wait, Lisa said simply. Or sometimes we ask how much longer you'll be. It's not a big deal. This seemed to blow Maya's mind. In her village, everything was planned and organized. Water was precious, and bathing time was carefully scheduled so everyone could use the communal bathhouse efficiently. The idea that she could just decide to shower whenever she felt like it was completely foreign. In my village, Maya explained, we have washing day twice a week. All the women go together in the morning, and all the men go in the evening. Children go with their mothers, everyone helps everyone else, and we share soap and shampoo. That sounds lovely, Lisa said sincerely. It must be nice to have that time together. Yes, Maya smiled. We talk and laugh. The older women teach the younger ones how to braid hair and take care of skin. It is very social time. Tom could see why Maya had been so confused. Bathing, for her, was a social activity that brought the community together. The idea of standing alone in a shower seemed lonely and strange. But I will learn American way, Maya said determinedly. When should I take my first shower here? Whenever you want to, Lisa repeated. Right now, if you like, or tomorrow morning, or tomorrow evening. It's your choice. Maya stood up from the table, looking both nervous and excited. I think I will try tonight, after I finish homework. Perfect, Lisa said. Take as much time as you need. Use whatever soap and shampoo you want. Maya gathered her books and headed toward her room. But she stopped at the doorway. Lisa, she said, American way is very independent. Yes, it is, Lisa agreed. Is that scary? Maya thought about it. A little bit, but also exciting. I never choose my own shower time before. After Maya left, Tom came into the kitchen chuckling. Did you hear all that? Poor thing, Lisa said. She's been sitting here for 3 days, probably feeling dirty. Because she was waiting for us to announce family shower time. She's trying so hard to fit in. Tom said, it's actually pretty sweet. I feel bad that she was confused for so long, Lisa said. But look how happy she was when she realized she could choose her own time, Tom pointed out. I think she's going to love American independence once she gets used to it. Later that evening, they heard the shower running for the first time. Since Maya had arrived, it ran for a long time, and they could hear Maya humming softly to herself. When she came out, her hair was shiny and she looked refreshed and happy. How was your first American shower? Lisa asked. Maya beamed. Very strange to be alone, she admitted, but also very peaceful. I could think my own thoughts and take as much time as I wanted. Did you manage to wash your back okay? Tom asked, remembering her earlier concern. Maya laughed. It was difficult, but I figured it out. American people must be very flexible. That night, Maya wrote in her diary about her first experience with American bathing customs. She wrote about how strange it felt to be alone in the bathroom, but also how nice it was to have complete privacy. She was starting to understand that American culture valued individual choice and personal space in ways her village culture didn't. She was beginning to realize that living in America was going to teach her things about herself that she had never considered before. Well, weeks had passed since Maya's first shower, and she was getting more comfortable with American life. She had made friends at college, was doing well in her classes, and had even learned to use the dishwasher. But there was still something about American bathing culture that puzzled her deeply. Maya had been watching Tom and Lisa carefully, trying to understand their family routines. She noticed that Tom always showered for exactly 15 minutes every morning at 7 o'clock. Lisa preferred evening showers and took much longer, sometimes 30 minutes. Maya had concluded that Americans must have very specific personal bathing schedules that were more complex than what Lisa had explained. Maybe they didn't want to overwhelm me with all the rules at once, Maya thought to herself. At college, Maya had become friends with a group of students who always ate lunch together. There was Jenny, a cheerful girl from Ohio, David, who was studying engineering, and Rosa, whose family had moved from Mexico when she was young. Maya felt comfortable with them and decided to ask about American bathing customs. "Can I ask you something about American families?" Maya said one day as they sat in the cafeteria eating sandwiches. "Sure," Jenny replied. "What do you want to know?" Maya lowered her voice, thinking this might be a sensitive topic. "How do your families organize shower schedules? Do you have specific times for each person?" David looked confused. "Shower schedules? Not really. I just shower whenever I feel like it. But what about family washing time?" Maya pressed. "When do you all shower together to save water and help each other?" The three friends exchanged puzzled glances. Rosa spoke up carefully. "Maya, families here don't usually shower together. Everyone showers alone." Maya nodded quickly. Yes, I know that. My host family told me the same thing. But surely there must be some system, some organization?" Jenny was trying to understand what Maya was really asking. "Are you having trouble getting bathroom time at your host family's house?" No, Maya said. "Lisa and Tom are very kind. They told me I can't shower anytime. But I think they are being polite and not telling me the real rules." Americans seem very secretive about their washing customs. David laughed. "But not in a mean way. We're really not secretive about it. There just aren't any special rules. You shower when you're dirty or when you want to feel clean." Maya studied their faces, convinced they were just being polite like her host family. "In my country, bathing is community time. Everyone helps everyone. But I understand Americans value privacy. I just want to make sure I follow the correct customs." "You're overthinking this," Rosa said gently. "Seriously, there are no hidden shower rules in American families." But Maya remained unconvinced. That afternoon, she went to a pharmacy and spent 20 minutes studying the bath and shower products. She had noticed that Americans had many different types of soap, shampoo, and strange rubber shoes for the bathroom. She bought a pair of flip-flops, thinking they must be required for family bathing times. She also bought special shower gel that claimed to be family-friendly and a loofah sponge, thinking these might be necessary for proper American bathing etiquette. At home that evening, Tom noticed Maya's new purchases when she left her shopping bag on the kitchen counter. "New shower shoes?" he asked, picking up the flip-flops. Maya beamed. "Yes, I researched proper American bathing equipment. These are for family washing time, correct?" Tom paused, realizing that Maya was still misunderstanding something fundamental. "Maya, these are just regular shower shoes. Some people wear them in public showers, like at the gym or dormitory, so they are for group bathing." Maya said triumphantly, "I knew there had to be special equipment." Tom felt a laugh building in his chest but managed to keep a straight face. Maya was so earnest in her efforts to understand American culture that he didn't want to embarrass her. Plus, her interpretations were actually quite logical from her cultural perspective. "They're just to keep your feet clean," Tom explained. "You don't have to wear them if you don't want to." Maya nodded seriously and put the shoes back in the bag. "I will save them for the appropriate time." Later that week, Maya's cultural anthropology professor assigned a project where students had to observe and analyze a cultural practice in their daily life. Maya was excited about this assignment because she felt she had discovered something interesting. about American family dynamics. She spent hours in the library researching American bathing practices, but she couldn't find anything about family, shower schedules, or communal bathing customs. This convinced her even more that it was a private family matter that Americans didn't discuss publicly. Maya started a notebook where she recorded her observations about Tom and Lisa's bathing patterns. She wrote down the times they showered, how long they took, and what products they used. She was looking for patterns and rules that she could follow. Tom always showers at 7 a.m. for 15 minutes. She wrote, Lisa showers at 9 p.m. for 25 to 30 minutes. They never shower at the same time. Maybe they take turns being the family washing supervisor. She also noted that Lisa used different shampoo than Tom, and that sometimes Lisa took baths instead of showers on weekends. Maya interpreted this as evidence of complex family hierarchy and seasonal bathing customs. One evening, Maya decided to test her theory. She waited until exactly 8:30 p.m., thinking this might be a good time between Tom and Lisa's schedules, and knocked gently on the bathroom door while Lisa was showering. Lisa, she called softly, is this a good time for me to join? There was a moment of silence. Then Lisa's surprised voice came through the door. Join what, honey? The shower, Maya said. I have my new shower shoes and everything. Lisa turned off the water. Maya, sweetie, I'm alone in here. Remember, we talked about this. Americans shower by themselves. Maya felt embarrassed, but also more confused than ever. I am sorry, she said. I thought maybe now that I have been here longer, you would include me in family bathing time. Lisa wrapped herself in a towel and opened the door a crack. Her expression was kind but puzzled. There really isn't any family bathing time, Maya. I promise you. We're not hiding anything from you. Maya looked disappointed. But I want to participate in your customs properly. I want to be a good house guest. You are a wonderful house guest, Lisa assured her, and you're participating perfectly. Taking your own showers whenever you want is exactly the right thing to do. That night, Maya lay in bed feeling frustrated. She was sure she was missing something important about American culture in her village. When someone joined a new family, they were gradually included in more and more family activities as they proved themselves trustworthy. She assumed the same thing must happen in America, but with different customs, she decided she needed to be more patient and observant. Clearly, American bathing rituals were more subtle and complex than she had realized. She would continue watching and learning until she figured out the secret to becoming a true member of an American family. Meanwhile, Tom and Lisa were in their bedroom, trying to understand why Maya seemed so determined to find hidden meanings in their simple daily routines. She's trying so hard, Lisa said. I feel like we're disappointing her somehow. She'll figure it out eventually, Tom replied. Let's just keep being patient with her. Neither of them realized that their patience was actually feeding Maya's belief that American families had secret customs that took time to understand. 1 month into her stay, Maya felt she had gathered enough information to share her discoveries about American culture. Her cultural anthropology professor, Dr. Williams, had been impressed with her detailed observations about family dynamics, and Maya was excited to present her research to the class. She had spent weeks preparing a presentation titled Hidden Rituals in American Family Life, the complex art of communal bathing practices. Maya had created colorful charts showing what she believed were American bathing hierarchies and family shower schedules. The morning of her presentation, Maya woke up extra early and took a careful shower, timing herself to exactly 20 minutes. She had concluded that this was the optimal shower length for respectful house guests, based on her observations of Tom and Lisa's routines at breakfast. She was unusually quiet and seemed nervous. Big day today, Lisa asked, noticing Maya's formal clothes and serious expression. Yes, Maya replied. I am presenting my research about American family customs to my anthropology class. Tom looked up from his coffee. That sounds interesting. What did you discover about us Americans? Maya smiled mysteriously. Many things that are not written in books. I learned by watching and participating. After Maya left for school, Tom and Lisa wondered what exactly she had been observing about their family life. They had no idea they were about to become the subject of academic discussion. At the college, Maya's classmates gathered in the anthropology classroom. Curious about her presentation, she had been taking notes constantly for weeks, and everyone wondered what cultural insights she had discovered. Maya stood confidently at the front of the class with her carefully prepared poster boards and notes. Today I will share my findings about American domestic bathing rituals, she began. Dr. Williams leaned forward with interest. Maya was one of his most dedicated students, always asking thoughtful questions about cultural practices. In my research, Maya continued, I discovered that American families have very sophisticated bathing hierarchies. Unlike other cultures where bathing is openly communal, Americans practice what I call private communal bathing. Several students exchanged confused glances, but Maya continued enthusiastically. The father figure typically establishes dominance by showering first each morning, always for exactly 15 minutes. This shows his leadership role in the family water management. Tom would have been amazed to know that his quick morning showers before work were being interpreted as displays of patriarchal authority. Maya pointed to her chart. The mother figure showers in the evening, taking longer periods to demonstrate her role as family caretaker. Her extended bathing time shows she is responsible for deeper cleaning rituals. Dr. Williams raised his hand. Maya, are you saying that American families coordinate their shower times as a form of social hierarchy? Exactly, Maya said, pleased that her professor understood. But they do not discuss this openly. It is considered private family business. The schedules are passed down through observation and cultural learning. One of her classmates, Kevin, looked puzzled. But Maya, in my family we just shower whenever we want to. There's no schedule or hierarchy. Maya nodded knowingly. Yes, that is what Americans always say. But if you observe carefully, you will see patterns. Your family has trained you so well that you think you are choosing freely, but actually you are following the unspoken rules. Kevin opened his mouth to argue, then closed it, looking confused. Maya's explanation was so detailed and confident that he started wondering if maybe there were patterns in his family's bathroom usage that he had never noticed. Maya continued her presentation with more charts and theories. She explained her observations about weekend bathing rituals, the significance of different soap choices, and what she called the mysterious shower shoe ceremony. I purchased the traditional footwear, Maya said, holding up her flip-flops, but I have not yet been invited to participate in the full family bathing ceremony. I believe this requires earning greater trust and acceptance. Dr. Williams was fascinated. He had never heard this interpretation of American domestic life, and Maya's research methods were thorough, even if her conclusions seemed unusual. What evidence do you have for these family bathing ceremonies? He asked. Maya consulted her notes. My host family members never shower at the same time, which suggests they are taking turns in a supervised system. They have special equipment for family use but claim it is for individual use only, and they always ask each other about bathroom availability, which shows coordination and respect for the bathing hierarchy. The class was completely silent. Maya's presentation was so detailed and earnest that nobody wanted to interrupt, even though most of them were confused about her conclusions. After class, Maya's friends Jenny, David, and Rosa approached her with concerned expressions. Maya, Jenny said gently, I think there might be some misunderstanding about American shower habits. But Maya was glowing with pride from her successful presentation. Dr. Williams said my research was incredibly creative and showed deep observation skills. He wants me to write a longer paper about American domestic rituals. But Maya, David tried again. There really aren't any hidden shower ceremonies in American families. Maya patted his arm sympathetically. I understand why you think that. Americans are trained from childhood to believe their bathing choices are individual decisions. But my outside perspective allows me to see the patterns that you cannot see. Rosa looked worried. Have you talked to your host family about these theories? Not directly, Maya admitted. I am still learning to understand their subtle communication methods. But I can see they are pleased with my progress, because they never correct my bathing schedule anymore. Meanwhile, back at home, Tom was working in his office when he got a phone call from Dr. Williams. Mr. Johnson, this is Dr. Williams from the college. I teach Maya's anthropology class. Oh, hello, Tom said. I hope Maya is doing well in your class. She studies very hard. She certainly does. Dr. Williams chuckled. I'm calling because she gave a fascinating presentation today about American family bathing customs. I wanted to verify some of her observations with you. Tom felt a weird sense of dread. What kind of observations? Well, she described elaborate family shower hierarchies and coordinated bathing schedules. She seemed to think American families have complex communal bathing rituals that aren't discussed openly. Tom was quiet for a moment, processing this information. Then he started laughing. Oh no, this is my fault. Your fault, Dr. Williams asked. Tom explained about Maya's initial confusion about shower privacy and how they had tried to help her understand American customs. But I think we might have made it more confusing instead of clearer. Dr. Williams was also starting to laugh. So there aren't any secret family bathing ceremonies? Definitely not, Tom confirmed. We just shower whenever we want to, like normal people. Should I tell Maya that her research conclusions are incorrect? Tom thought about it. Actually, let me talk to her first. I think this misunderstanding has gone on long enough, and she deserves to hear it from us. That evening, Tom realized he needed to find a gentle way to help Maya understand that she had been creating complex theories about very simple daily routines. But he also didn't want to embarrass her after she had worked so hard on her presentation. He decided it was time for an honest family conversation. It was late October, and the leaves outside were turning beautiful shades of red and gold. Maya had been living with Tom and Lisa for almost 2 months, and she had settled into what she believed was the proper rhythm of American family life. She felt proud of how well she had adapted to their complex cultural customs. That evening, Lisa was making Maya's favorite dinner, spaghetti with homemade sauce. Maya had taught Lisa how to add Indonesian spices to make it taste more like home, and it had become a weekly tradition. The kitchen smelled wonderful, and Maya was setting the table with their good dishes. Maya, Tom said as they sat down to eat, tell us about your presentation at school. Lisa and I are curious about what you discovered about American families. Maya's eyes lit up. She loved talking about her research. Oh, it went very well. Dr. Williams said my observations were very detailed. I explained about American family bathing hierarchies and the complex scheduling systems. Lisa paused with her fork halfway to her mouth. Bathing hierarchies, yes. Maya said enthusiastically, how the father shows leadership by showering first each morning, and how the mother demonstrates her caretaking role with longer evening showers, and how families coordinate their bathroom time to show respect for each other's position. In the bathing hierarchy, Tom and Lisa exchanged a long look across the table. Tom cleared his throat gently. Maya, can I ask you something? Do you really believe that Lisa and I have a planned shower schedule? Maya nodded confidently. Of course. You have trained yourselves so well that it seems natural, but I can see the patterns. Americans are very sophisticated in how they organize family activities. Without talking about them directly, Lisa put down her fork. Sweetie, what if I told you that there really isn't any plan or hierarchy? What if Tom and I just shower whenever we feel like it? Maya smiled patiently. I understand why you would say that. Americans value the idea of individual choice. But my outside perspective allows me to see the structure that you cannot see because you grew up with it. Tom realized that Maya had created such a complete theory that she was interpreting everything through that lens. Even when they told her the truth directly, she thought they were just unconsciously following cultural patterns. Maya, Tom said carefully, what if I told you that sometimes I shower at night instead of morning, and sometimes Lisa showers in the morning? Maya looked thoughtful. Well, yes, I have observed some variations. I think those are special occasions or seasonal adjustments to the basic pattern. Lisa was starting to understand how Maya's mind worked. Coming from a culture where everything was organized and planned communally, Maya couldn't imagine that Americans really just did things randomly without any system. "Can I tell you something about my childhood?" Lisa asked. Maya nodded eagerly. She loved learning about American family traditions. "When I was growing up, my family had no bathroom schedule at all. My dad sometimes showered 3 times a day because he worked in a dirty job. My mom sometimes skipped showers for 2 days when she was busy. My brother would shower at midnight because he liked having the bathroom to himself. There was no pattern or hierarchy. It was complete chaos." Maya listened carefully, but Tom could see she was processing this as more evidence of complex American family dynamics, rather than as proof that there was no system. Tom tried a different approach. "Maya, in your village, when families made decisions, how did they do it?" "Together," Maya said immediately. "The elders would discuss, and everyone would know the plan. Everything was organized so everyone could participate and no one was left out." "That sounds wonderful," Lisa said sincerely. "But what if I told you that American families often don't make organized plans? What if we really do just make individual decisions without consulting each other?" Maya considered this. "But then how does anything get done? How do you make sure everyone's needs are met?" "We just figure it out as we go," Tom said. "If someone is in the shower when I need to brush my teeth, I wait. If Lisa wants a bath but I need to shower for work, we talk about it and work it out." Maya looked puzzled. "But that seems so inefficient. And what if someone's needs are forgotten?" "Sometimes they are," Lisa admitted. "Sometimes we have arguments about bathroom time, or someone has to wait longer than they want to. It's not a perfect system." Maya was quiet for a moment, twirling spaghetti around her fork. "So you are saying that Americans really do not plan shower schedules? That families just hope it works out?" "Pretty much," Tom said. Maya looked amazed. "But I have been trying so hard to understand the patterns. I bought special shower shoes and everything." Lisa couldn't help but smile. "Those flip-flops are just regular shower shoes that some people wear in public bathrooms. You don't need them for anything special." Maya stared at her plate, and Tom worried that she might be embarrassed or upset. But when she looked up, she was laughing. "Oh no," she said, covering her face with her hands. "I gave a presentation to my entire class about American shower hierarchies. I told them about the mysterious family bathing ceremonies that Americans don't talk about openly." "What did your classmates say?" Lisa asked. They seemed confused. "But I thought that was because they were so trained by American culture that they couldn't see their own patterns." Maya laughed harder. "I told Kevin that his family had trained him so well that he thought he was making free choices about shower time." Tom started laughing too. Poor Kevin. He probably went home and started analyzing his family's bathroom habits. "I have been making charts and taking notes about when you shower," Maya confessed. "I thought I was learning important cultural information." "You were learning cultural information," Lisa said kindly, "just not the kind you thought. You learned that Americans really do value individual choice, even when it seems chaotic and inefficient." Maya nodded slowly. "So when you told me I could shower whenever I wanted, you really meant it. There were no hidden rules I needed to discover." "No hidden rules," Tom confirmed. "Just shower when you feel dirty or when you want to feel clean. That's really all there is to it." Maya sat back in her chair, processing this revelation. "American culture is very different from mine. In my village, if someone said do whatever you want, it would be a test to see if you could figure out the right thing to do. But Americans really mean do whatever you want, most of the time." "Yes," Lisa said. "We really do believe people should make their own choices about personal things like when to shower." Maya was quiet for a moment. Then she started laughing again. "I was so worried about being a good house guest and following your customs properly. I thought if I could understand the shower hierarchy, I would be accepted as a real family member." Tom felt his heart warm. "Maya, you were accepted as a real family member the day you arrived. Not because you figured out any rules, but because you're kind and thoughtful and you care about doing the right thing. Even though I created crazy theories about your bathroom habits, Maya asked, especially because of that, Lisa said. It shows how hard you were trying to understand and fit in. That means everything to us. Maya smiled, looking relieved and happy. So I can stop timing my showers and taking notes about your patterns. Please do, Tom laughed. Just shower whenever you want to. This is very freeing, Maya said, but also a little scary. How do you make decisions when you can choose anything? You'll figure it out, Lisa assured her. And Maya, would you like to teach us about how bathing worked in your village? The real way. Not my theories about it. Maya's face lit up. Oh, yes, it was so different from here, but very beautiful. We had songs we sang while washing hair, and the grandmothers would tell stories, and everyone would help scrub each other's backs, as Maya described the real communal bathing traditions from her village. Tom and Lisa realized how much they were learning from having her in their home. She was teaching them about the beauty of community and shared experiences, while they were teaching her about individual freedom and personal choice. You know what? Lisa said when Maya finished her description. Both ways have something special about them. Maya nodded. Yes, your way teaches independence. My way teaches connection. Maybe I can learn to appreciate both. That night, Maya took a long, relaxed shower without timing herself or worrying about hidden cultural meanings. For the first time since arriving in America, she simply enjoyed the warm water and the privacy, understanding finally that this simple pleasure was exactly what her American family had been offering her all along.